Welcome to Totonono Tunes, where imagination and heart come together. Our story begins at the edge of a sun-drenched meadow, inside a cottage that smelled of wildflowers and fresh hay. Here, a mother goat lived with her 7 young kids, their days filled with gentle play and the sounds of laughter. One bright morning, the mother goat prepared for a journey to the local market to gather bread and sweet honey for her family. She gathered her children close, her voice soft and steady, as she gave them a very important warning. She told them to keep the door bolted tight and to trust no one until she returned. She reminded them of the 2 signs that would prove it was truly her. Her voice, which was as soft as a lullaby, and her feet, which were as white and clean as fallen snow. With a final kiss for each of them, she stepped out into the morning mist, leaving her heart behind with her 7 little ones. But peace never lasts long when hunger is nearby. Watching from the jagged rocks was a scruffy, clever wolf. He had heard every word of the mother's warning and began to weave a wicked plan. Draping a stolen shawl over his back, he crept to the door and knocked. At first, his voice was a deep, gravelly rumble that sent shivers through the house.
Pardon me, neighbor. Might I borrow a cup of sugar?
The children, remembering their mother's lesson, refused to open the door, knowing that rough voice could never belong to their mama.
That's not Mama's voice. That's not Desnama's voice.
The wolf, frustrated but determined, hurried to a nearby shop. He gulped down a jar of thick, golden honey, hoping the sweetness would smooth his jagged throat. He returned to the cottage and spoke again, his voice now sounding much more like a song. But as the children looked toward the bottom of the door, they saw his dark, muddy paws. Once again, they stayed safe inside, telling the intruder that their mother's feet were pure white. Snarling under his breath, the wolf sought out a rabbit's flour stall,
That's a lot of
rolling
flour
his
you
black
have
paws
there.
in white dust until they gleamed like pearls. For the 3rd time, the wolf stood before the cottage. This time, his voice was soft, and when he showed his paws through the window, they were as white as snow. Despite a heavy feeling in the youngest goat's heart, the older siblings were convinced. They slid the heavy iron bolt back and swung the door wide. Their joy turned to pure terror as the wolf burst inside, casting aside his disguise. Panic erupted in the small room. The children scrambled in every direction, desperate to find safety. They dove behind heavy curtains, squeezed into copper cooking pots, and ducked under wooden beds. The youngest and smallest among them found a clever hiding spot inside the tall, ticking grandfather clock. One by one, the wolf's sharp eyes found the others.
Well,
He
look what we
gathered 6
have
of the
here.
frightened kids into a heavy burlap sack, slung it over his shoulder, and
Please,
disappeared into
don't
the
hurt
darkening
me.
woods, his wicked laughter echoing through the trees. When the mother goat finally returned, her basket of flowers hid the floor. The sight of her home in ruins and the heavy, terrifying silence told her everything. She called out in grief, fearing the worst, until the smallest goat creaked open the door of the grandfather clock and tumbled into her arms. Through tears, the child explained the wolf's trickery and the capture of their siblings. Mother and child set out immediately. following the messy trail of flour and mud deep into the heart of the forest. Along the way, they met a giant grizzly bear named Baloo. With kind eyes and a steady hand, Baloo listened to their story and felt a surge of protective strength. He promised to stand by them and help bring the children home. Together, the trio moved silently through the thickening fog toward a rocky cave where a fire flickered against the stone walls. Inside the cave, the wolf was busy preparing a giant iron cauldron, humming to himself about the feast he was about to have. But he was a vain creature, and before his meal, he decided he needed a warm bath in the nearby stream. As soon as he lumbered away, Mother Goat and Baloo rushed into the cave. They untied the sack, and the 6 goats spilled out, trembling but unharmed. Baloo, ever the strategist, had a plan of his own. He climbed into the empty sack himself, while the mother and her children hid behind the cave's heavy door. When the wolf returned, fresh from his bath, he reached for the sack with a greedy grin. Suddenly, the sack burst open, and the massive form of Baloo stood tall, letting out a roar that shook the very earth. Terrified, the wolf stumbled backward and fell straight into his own boiling pot. With a yelp of pain and a scorched tail, he fled the cave and ran until he was nothing more than a memory. The family, safe and reunited, walked back to their meadow accompanied by their brave friend Baloo. They had learned that while the world can be a dangerous place, bravery, teamwork, and a mother's love are the strongest forces of all.